All right. You know what it is. It is January. That means New Year and tax money. Well, hopefully. All right. So I got my girl, Gwennetta Wright from Expert Tax. Reach for your dreams. Okay. Pretty Essentials, GBC Media. What else?
Oh, yeah, I'm a realtor at Prestige Property Brokers. Let me just put that out there because I don't tell nobody that, but I do sell real estate as well, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And I want to also say that Gwen sponsors so much stuff for us. So I want to say thank you, Gwen.
Oh, thank
First
you.
of all, she sponsors our Christmas party every year, our back to school events, and anything else that I can think of. She's our tailgates. She is always first up to help us out. So, Gwen, I want to pick your brain about taxes. Taxes, first of all, I'm going to ask a personal question. Okay? I got student loans.
Uh-huh.
I'm behind on payment. I ain't going to lie to you.
Okay.
Am I going to get my tax money back?
Okay, so it's a possibility.
Okay,
so what nobody's really talking about, because I dig into stuff, I know this, nobody's really talking about this. Okay, so if your student loans was on pause last year, that means that your student loans, you was getting paid through the government. It was through the government. So it had been on pause the last 3 years. So when they started payments back in October, they have this thing called on-ramp period. People Google it, on-ramp period. And on-ramp period is a time period that they're giving people, even though they got to start back paying their student loans. If you miss a payment, to where you can go in default, they're not going to put you in default just yet. Like, you still will incur interest, but they won't report it on your credit. They really shouldn't be snatching your tax return because you will be considered in the on-ramp period. And that's until September, I think the 1st this year. So now if your student loans was not, is not tied up in the government, it's with another lender, then that doesn't apply to you. But if you one of the ones that had the student loan on pause for the last couple of years, then you possibly will fall in the on-ramp period, and so your student loan might not pull your tax.
Unsubsidized, the guaranteed student loan.
Right. And so they won't snatch your loan. And the reason why I'm saying it's a possibility they won't is because what I don't know is that when they started the repayments, that you actually have to get into your payment plans, and then if you miss them, then you good. I don't know if that applies to people who just did not, get back into their payment plans. Is that going to affect them? But as far as I know, they do have something, again, that nobody's really talking about, called the on-ramp period. And that's saying, I'm going to give you a little time to get back used to paying student loans. And because of that, we're not going to, put you in default. But you're still going to incur interest, and that's just kind of like how it goes.
Okay, gotcha. Now, we were also talking about Congress. What are they trying to do with child tax?
So, I want to say last minute. They've been talking about it since 2021 when they stopped doing the expanded child tax credit. They've been always teasing that they might bring it back or whatever. So they pushed the tax season start date to January 29th. And in these last couple of weeks, they have a bill that could possibly pass to where they will do some adjustments to the child tax credit actually for this tax year. Now, there's no guarantees. Nobody really knows what the amount is. They're saying different numbers. But they supposed to pass it or deny it, revoke it, or, not do it by January 29th. So we're just waiting to see if they're going to do anything with it. But it's a possibility that they could do something with it to where it can affect taxpayers, and they might get a little bit more money in their taxes this year.
Okay. And they're when are they going to start accepting?
So they start officially accepting on January 29th. We are currently sending returns through hub testing right now. But we don't have some returns get accepted, but the official date for nationwide is January 29th.
All right. So, Gwen, tell everybody how to contact you.
So, if you need a tax pro that, one, educates you and believe in saving you money in your taxes, definitely come check me out at Expert Tax Service. We're located on Macon Road. And then if you can't come into our office, you can always visit us online at www.experttaxservices.com. And expert is spelled with the X. You know, I was young and slow. I should have spelled it with an E, but it's spelled with the X.
XPER. Gwen, all right, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Gwen.